black and proud. I say it 2 times so you hear it loud. Still got my back to the crowd, so I don't hear all that chatting, all that talking, all that tweeting.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm just going to be explaining to you this template that I created for pricing your candle. You are not supposed to guess the prices of your candle. You're not supposed to just say, oh, I made them for $6, so I'm going to sell them for $10 because there's a $4 increase or $4 profit. That's not how it's supposed to be done. If you do it that way, you will lose a lot of money that you're supposed to have made. So guys, if you're interested in this video, then let's head straight into it. You need to add your variable cost to your fixed cost. Your variable cost is basically everything that makes up your candle, which is your wax, your fragrance, wick, container, leads, warning labels, product labels, and even the shipping, because that shipping is not for free. You need to include that shipping. Your fixed cost is everything that doesn't change. Your price for your workmanship, labor, insurance, listing fees. If you run a website, you know that you have to pay hosting fees, and if you sell on Etsy or Shopify, then you know you have to pay listing fees. So we're going to find our variable cost, the total of our variable cost and fixed cost. So here it says to add the unit prices to get the total of our variable cost. On here, I'm going to use this space as a worksheet to make it easy for you to understand. I'm going to try my best to go as slow as possible. This video is going to be long, but if you really want to do this the right way, then you need to sit through it. Get yourself a calculator, a notepad, and you've already downloaded this template. If you haven't, the link is in the description below. Click on that link to download the template or just view it and edit it online. And you can also use this space right here on the right as your workspace like I've done. So let's get straight into it. So let's assume we went to the shop and we got all this here for these prices. Everything here is just an estimate, not an actual price. So we're just assuming we went to the store and we got all this. We got 16-ounce wax, which is equivalent to a pound of wax. We got that for $3.50. We got 4-ounce fragrance for $10. We got 12 pieces of wick for $2. 12 containers for $5.26. 12 leads for $3. Shipping was a total of $4.50. So first, I like to calculate my total shipping. I like to calculate my shipping for each item. So I have 7 different items here. So I calculate how much it costs to ship each item here before I go on to calculate how much it costs to ship each individual item in total. So if I bought 100 wicks, I want to know how much it cost me to ship 1 wick, because it is not for free. Like I said, don't just assume your prices. Don't just guess your prices. Yes, you can't put a price to handmade, but you want to save. You don't want to lose. You don't want to run your business at a loss, which is why we've created the formula for this, and which is why I've created this template. So I like to start with my shipping because I'm going to have to add up my shipping in everything eventually. So the total amount of shipping was $4.50. We're going to divide this by the total number of products bought. So we bought 7 products. So 4.50 divided by 7. So guys, pull out your calculator. I'm going to pull this up to the side so you can see clearly what I'm doing. And yeah, so we're going to do the total shipping. 4.50 divided by 7. So that is 0.643. I like to go as far as here. then eventually when I'm doing the total it would just be 2. So I like to go as far as 3. So 6, 4, 3. I'm going to round this up to 3 because this is more than 5. So 0.643 was how much it costs to ship each item individually. And I'm going to just copy this down because they're all the same price. So now that we have this here, let's go ahead and add it up to be sure that it amounts to 4.50. If it exceeds 4.50, that means we'll be cheating our customers. And if it is below 4.50, that means we are running at a loss. So we have 0.643 in 7 places times 7. So we're accurate, good to go. So on to the next one, which is shipping per unit. The reason we're calculating shipping per unit is because we bought 100 labels and we bought 12 wicks. We're not going to sell all 12 wicks in one candle. So we want to know how much it costs, how much 1 wick costs and how much 1 label costs. So when we're selling 1 candle, we know how much exactly that candle costs, how much it costs to make that 1 candle. Because if you don't know how much it costs to make your candle, how are you going to decide on a price, on a selling price? Exactly. So let's find our shipping per item. So to find our shipping per unit, we're going to divide the cost of shipping that whole bundle. Okay, so now that we know how much it costs to ship 16 ounces of wax, we're going to find out how much it costs to ship 1 ounce of wax. 16 ounces of wax costs 0.643 to ship. So if we're shipping 1 ounce of wax, it would be 0.643 divided by 16, which is 0.040. Let's just leave it at 0.040. So we shipped 4 ounces of fragrance for 0.643. To find out how much 1 ounce of fragrance would cost to ship, we need to divide 0.643 by 4, and that is 0.161. 0.161. Yes, I rounded this up, so 0.161. So go ahead, pause this video and fill in the rest of it, then come back to it. Let's see if yours is accurate, and then we'll continue from there. So now that I filled everything out, I'm just going to add it up. I'll add everything up, and that will be our total shipping per unit. That would be how much it costs us to ship wax, fragrance, wick per unit. You see how easy it is. So let's add it up. We're going to start with 0.040 plus 0.161 plus 0.054 plus 0.054 plus 0.054 plus 0.006 plus 0.064, and that's a total of 0.43. So if yours doesn't add up to 0.43, please go back, start over and redo it, because I have done this over and over again and it amounts to 0.43. Now we're going to input that here as our shipping per unit. And then we'll begin calculating the product per unit price. We bought 16 ounces of wax at the cost of 3.50. So we're going to find out how much it costs us to buy 1 ounce of wax. We'll do 3.50 divided by 16. So pull up your calculator. I'm just going to put this here for now. So 3.50 divided by 16 is equal to 0.22. Because this is above 5, I'm going to just round it up and add 1 here. So that's 0.22. So the cost of 1 ounce of wax is 0.22. And for fragrance, we bought 4 ounces of fragrance at $10. That means 1 ounce of fragrance would be 10 divided by 4, which is equal to 2.5. 1 ounce of fragrance would cost us 2.50. So go ahead and repeat the same thing I've done. Repeat the same thing I've done. Fill up the spaces for wick, containers, lids, warning labels, product labels, and then we'll catch up from there. Check yours to see if it matches with mine. My sum total is now 4.29. So check to see if it matches with mine, and if it doesn't, please go back and redo it. I want you to understand clearly how to do it and how to do it yourself, because this is the easiest method ever. Now that we found our variable cost, let's go on to finding our fixed cost. Our labor, let's just say we want to charge ourselves $1.5 per candle. So per candle, you just want to pay yourself $1.5. And then insurance, let's assume that our insurance is $1 per candle. And our listing fee, let's go with Etsy's price. Etsy is 0.20. So our total would be 2.70. Check to see that you're following. If you're following, comment down below following. Give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. So now that we found our variable cost and our total cost, we're just going to go ahead and add our variable cost to our total cost. So pull up your calculator again and let's calculate. Our variable cost is 4.29 plus our fixed cost, which is 2.70. So our total cost is 6.99. So this is what it costs us to make one candle. So I don't know why somebody would make a candle for 6.99 and want to sell the candle for $10. What is that? What are you doing? Anyway, let's move on to calculating our markup pricing. If you are following so far, comment down below following, sis, and let's get this rolling. If you are subscribed, turn on your post notifications. Don't miss that part. So your markup pricing will be double your total cost, which is 6.99 times 2. That's 13.98. So this is what you should be selling your candle for at wholesale. At wholesale, please, I repeat myself, at wholesale. This is supposed to be your candle price at wholesale, not retail. So don't come make a candle for 6.99 and sell it for $10. My goodness, my goodness. Anyway, your retail cost can either be times 3 your total cost or times 4 the total cost of your making creation price. Some people like to use 3 times that, some people use 4 times that, depending on your efforts, your location, a lot of things to consider before you go quadruple on people. Okay, so let's do 6.99 times 3 for our retail. 20.97. So if you made your candle for 6.99, you are supposed to be selling your candle for 20.97, not $10. Okay. And for those of us who do luxury and those of us who live in the hills, we're going to do 4 times that, because the cost of living is ridiculous. You can't make a candle for expensive and sell it for cheap. So 6.99 times 4, $27.96. So this isn't like a completely accurate figures. These aren't completely accurate figures, because you know you're not going to use 1 ounce of fragrance in 1 ounce of wax. That's just, no, that's not. So you're just going to use this cost here as a base for calculating your original cost. I hope that this has been a very, very clear explanation for you, because if it is not, I don't know, you need to go and pray to God to help you, because I can't. So guys, give this video a good like, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below if you have questions. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.